guys, welcome back. Long time no see, but as you guys can see by today's title, we are going to be talking about Tati Beauty's new sponges. I'm so lucky that Tati and I are still friends and that she thought of me to send these products. I absolutely loved her first product, her palette, the volume 1. I have it on my eyes today. I just felt like it was necessary to wear it in this video. But yes, that's what today's video is going to be. I have not tried these at all. They're fresh. Have not used it. I have seen a couple videos of people reviewing it and they've said nothing but positive things. My skin type is combination oily. I'm dry in some areas and oily on other parts of my face, and I made sure to go to her website to make sure that I'm actually using the product properly. So I just went to her website and she literally tells you exactly how she recommends using it, and she also has a video if you're interested in that. I will also link it below if you haven't seen it. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm just gonna try this sponge out. I'm really excited to see how it works. Let's just get into it. Step 1, she uses this to prime, and she has it this way. She uses the actual tool like this with the pointy side up, obviously. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna take the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer, long wear foundation grip. I've been really enjoying this product, so I'm just gonna use that. And I like when primers are in a squeezy tube, so I'm just going to put it directly on there. She says, finish the appearance of pores and fine lines by using a pressing motion with a blurring primer. So we're going to do, and I'm just going to, ooh, it feels so luxurious the way the sponge feels. I'm just going to use the mirror on her palette. Oh, wow. They were saying how quick it is, and I don't know, that didn't make sense to my brain. Like, why would it be quicker? And it's because for whatever reason, I feel like that just spread out all over my face so easily, and it didn't soak into the sponge. Interesting. Feels great. Okay, first step down. This is what we're looking like. Step 2, foundation. She says, easily glide on foundation with a sweeping or buffing motion to achieve a flawless airbrush look. And she's using it with the point again. So I'm going to dot the actual foundation on my skin, so I can just blend it out nicely with the sponge. I'm gonna mix these 2 shades from Too Faced. It's the Born This Way foundation in Warm Nude and Warm Beige. Dot it on my face like this. Yes, she's using like a different part of the sponge. I'm just gonna take the sponge and I'm going to sweep first. Oh, huh. Interesting. I think I need to use a different part of the sponge, yeah. I think I like the patting motion better. Oh, wow. This foundation looks a little light. Maybe I needed to mix some more of the warm. It's okay, we'll fix that with bronzer. Sorry, I'm not talking very much. I'm trying to figure out the words. So by swiping, I feel like it gives you a more natural finish. Of course, the dog. Sorry, my neighbor's dog wanted to pipe in. But I noticed that using the Blendiful, this patting motion worked better. So if you want to, move the product all over your face, first you can do that, and then you want to go in and pat. At least that's what I found with my skin. You can definitely see some streakiness if you were just to swipe and you didn't pat at all. So this motion here worked best. I applied the product, yep, and then go in and buff just like this. Pat, 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 pat. And you'll see it all just transforms at the end. And also my coloring is completely off, so disregard that. I was way in it, so I just used bronzer to warm up my face. Next, we are going to conceal. This is what it looks like on my face so far. I felt like it looked much better, or it felt much better when I was patting it in. when I was swiping it, I felt like it was moving the product. And honestly, it might be because I needed to let my primer dry more. All right, let's try concealer. This is what it looks like so far. Yes, it's loved. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape in medium. And dude, I know my face looks white right now. It's because that foundation was a little too white, but we will bronze up the face. I'm going to conceal. And for concealing, she says, use a pointed tip to easily lay down a smooth and even amount of concealer where precision is needed. So going back to the tip of that. That's nice. Same for the other side. It's very easy to blend. I also don't feel like the sponge is soaking up, or maybe I should say makeup applicator. It's not necessarily a sponge. It's not soaking up the product. It's moving it, if that makes sense. That's what we're looking like. And then step 4 is contour. I'm gonna use this Smashbox concealer. Just put a smidge here, here, and there. I also like using cream products on the back of my hand. I really am not a put contour on your face type of thing, but I'm going to fold this in half and blend this in. Oh yes, look at that. Ooh, that's nice. You guys saw how dark that was? Ooh, that blurred that out really pretty. Look at that. Ooh, that's probably my favorite way to use this, is with the bronzer contour. That looks so soft and pretty. Look at that, right? Just try the forehead. I like that you can like press and move it around. An idea of using just one tool to blend out everything on the face is kind of nice. Now up next, she says to powder underneath your eyes. Dip your favorite powder and use a patting motion by laying down product for an airbrush lock and finish. All right, I'm going to take the tip of it and dip it in my Laura Mercier translucent. Just like that, and I'm going to bake. That's nice. I really like the way this sets the powder. I feel like it, you know, sets the concealer super beautiful. As you can see, I feel like it just deposits the color so nicely, and it's really easy to carve out your contour with this as well. The shape is, you know, ideal for that. And yeah, I really like this thing for powder. I'm going to use the rest of it to just set my cheeks, or the rest of my face. Now I'm going to finish my entire face, and then we will highlight with this bad boy. I'm going to use the Heart Sponge for the highlight, and I'm going to use this Fenty Beauty highlight in Kilowatt Afternoon Snack in Mo Honey. Mo Honey is my absolute favorite shade of highlight right now. So I'm like really interested to see how this will do. So I'm just going to put it on the corner here like that, and I'm going to, you know, just put it on there. Oh, that's pretty. I feel like it would show up better if I sprayed it. I find that this highlighter at least shows up better with a fan brush. It shows up more blinding. Maybe if I dab, let's see. Oh yeah, I feel like dabbing is better than the swiping. Do that. That looks very pretty. 100% works, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. There she goes. All right, and this is what my skin looks like at the end. I feel like it looks pretty good. My pores look nice. It blended out my contour pretty well considering I had a super white foundation. And you see what I mean? I feel like the powdering portion of it, you see underneath my eyes, I feel like it made a difference. Don't you think? I'm not sure in comparison to a beauty blender, you know what I mean? But I feel like definitely setting the powder worked better than like, a standard brush. And I'm like really trying to get you close to my skin. Hey, what's up you guys? So I wanted to pop in and end this video on this day because this is my third day trying the actual sponge, and my first impression of it was like, wow, it works. It definitely does what she claims that it does. You can genuinely do your entire freaking face on this. I wanted to test out whether or not, so when I first applied it, some of the spots on my face were runny, like streaky looking, and I honestly know that it was because I did not let my primer dry down all the way. So it was moving around the foundation and the primer together at the same time. Does that make sense? So when you prime your face, make sure you let the actual product sit on your face first. The next day that when I tried it, I had made sure that my face was completely dry before I put foundation on top of it. And I was so impressed with what it looked like. This was the second time trying. It was the time when, if you watch my update video, that was the second time I tried the sponge. And it covers your face so completely well. And the third day trying it, I feel like I can overall recommend this sponge to you. I feel like if you don't like the way that it applies with foundation, because I love the way the Beauty Blender applies foundation. I like the fact that it's a little bit damp when you use it and it like bounces on the skin. This is a different sensation altogether. It gives you a completely flawless look at the end, but while you're applying it, you again can see some of the streaks. So if you apply like this and dab at the same time, then you can avoid that altogether. I love that you can do every single step with this sponge. Like you can truly do your under eyes, you can cream contour. I would say my favorite way to use this sponge is the cream contour and powders. I feel like this sets all of the application tools apart when it comes to setting your face. I set my entire face with this underneath my eyes and all over my face, and I feel like this has made such a huge difference with that. And it also does apply the foundation great, but again, I really like the way the Beauty Blender works as well. I don't think this would replace a beauty blender or your brushes, you know what I mean? It's just another way to apply your makeup. I do believe that you're gonna enjoy it. I think the price point is amazing for these. Also, I wanted to mention that this little brush she recommends to use for highlight. I like my brushes better, to be honest, than this actual sponge. I think this is more used as a touch-up sponge, and the way that I like using this, I find, is when you spray your face with your setting spray, the final step, and if you're one that doesn't like to sit there and let it dry, dude, this, patting it in, oh my God, your face looks really good. I did that to my face today. I like doing that in general. Yeah, if your face looks cakey, spray your favorite primer spray or setting spray on your face and then dab this in. Oh my gosh, I feel like it looks so, so gorgeous. Or if you like apply too much concealer or something like that, you can fold it up, spray your face, and then just dab it in. And I feel like it makes your foundation look so much better. And yeah, that's what I use that for. It 100% works for highlights, maybe cream highlight. Cream highlight I bet would look amazing with this. I haven't tried cream highlight. I did try it with my powder highlights though, and I feel like the way the brush picks up the highlight is better than this little sponge. But overall, I will say that I think I'm like 99.9% sure that you will like this product. I'm not gonna say that you will all like it for a foundation application or concealer application. You will 100% get use out of this. You know what I mean? And you can 100% do all of the steps on your face with this brush. So I think this is really, really cool. Congratulations, Tati, on this. You knocked it out of the park again. I love her products. I just feel like, you know, she's genuinely a woman that has tried every single product under the damn sun, reviews it. So yeah, this is like her to come up with something so innovative and cool. And cool, congratulations, Tati. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All right, but before you guys go, I wanted to show you how it washed because, you know, I was genuinely curious about that too. So I'm just using Dawn dish soap, and, you know, I like using this soap for washing clothes with stains and stuff like that, so I thought, maybe this will work good. And it worked great. You can see all of the makeup residue coming out of it, and I was just massaging it back in, you know, back and forth. And also, I thought it would feel like a stuffed animal for whatever reason, but there's nothing that moves inside of it. You know, there's not like stuffing, if that makes sense. So yeah, just wash it like this. As you can tell, I'm not like being the most gentle ever, but it didn't feel like I was being too rough by any means. That's with it with just a normal wash. As you can see on the tip right here, I just needed to put a little bit more soap. And I feel like if you used a makeup soap or something for this purpose, then it would work better. But, you know, it got the job done. It was clean, and it wasn't difficult at all. Just, you know, you have a beauty blender. It's about the same effort to wash this. And that's all I'm doing, making sure it runs clear until I'm done squeezing the product out. Sorry if you can hear the baby. I'm even in a quiet room, but of course you can still hear him. And yes, squeezing all the water out. And that's what it looks like completely when it's washed. Just like that. See? It's pretty clean. And then I wash the little black one. That wash just as easy as well. And when I'm done washing the two of them, I just dry them off in a towel, and you'll see that in a minute. And then I'm just squeezing it out with a towel, and it almost feels dry right now. So I'm sure just giving it a few more minutes would make it, you know, ready to use. And there's still some spots on it, as you can tell, but I use just dish soap, which I probably shouldn't have done. And if you have makeup removing soap, then that will work as well. I also watched Liz. She just posted a video last night where she washed hers and she used makeup removing soap, and it made hers super clean. So I'll link that down below if you want to see that video. But you can wash it, and it's fine. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you have any questions, again, leave it down below. As always, thanks for watching. I love you guys so much.